fight fans? Welcome back to the Cool Boy Show, brought to you by the undisputed world of MMA. We're into all world of MMA and all things fight fans. I'm coming over here to talk about Mauricio Ruffy versus Saint-Denis, the fight this Saturday live in Paris, fight fans. And I want to make a separate video by saying that Mauricio Ruffy is going to make this fight look easy peasy, like lemon squeezy, fight fans. The bottom line is that Saint-Denis BSD has bad boxing defense, fight fans. His defense is atrocious. I just watched 3 of Saint-Denis fights, his last 3 fights against Dustin Poirier, Ronaldo Moicano, and Kyle, whoever the hell that is, Kyle. If you know, you know. But that's who he fought last. And fight fans, he looked absolutely terrible when it came to the defense. Fighting, like I said in my fight prediction video, one of the best shot selectors in Mauricio Ruffy, who people think that he looked like a 2.0 or 2.5 of Conor McGregor, when Conor McGregor was in his prime. When Conor McGregor was flowing, had that karate stance, was able to blitz when he needed to blitz, able to catch you going backwards with those awkward angles and those awkward kicks and things like that. And that's exactly what Mauricio Ruffy brings, fight fans. I mean, Mauricio Ruffy, he's flowing around the octagon, he's fighting James, throwing these hooks from different angles like he's Patrick Mahomes. He's smooth, he's dancing around, playing with these guys, just bouncing in, bouncing out, flowing around, stinging like a butterfly. Flowing like a butterfly, excuse me, and stinging like a bee, and BSD is going to get stung like the bee, fight fans. This guy, Ruffy, is on another level, one of the best strikers in the UFC, also one of the best shot selectors in the UFC. And I say shot selectors in the UFC. What I mean about that is knowing when to pick his shots. When he picks his shots, it's just the perfect timing for him to pick his shots. The perfect time for him to pick them. If you don't believe that, watch his past fights. Watch his fights with Bobby Green. Perfect timing. Spinning back wheel kick.
Just landed that right hand on Green, and it really didn't wake King Green up.
King Green. A guy like Ruffy does, with his elite striking, with his perfect timing, and with him being the best shot selector in the UFC. Even his other fights that he had before he fought King Green, he was picking his shots really well. Having his shot selection, being the best shot selector, having that power, having that speed, having that precision is a recipe for disaster for a fighter who has atrocious, absolute terrible boxing defense and BSD. Absolutely terrible, fight fans. Even if BSD get lucky and shoot it and get a takedown, like I said, Ruffy is able to hold his own and get back up. These fighting nerds know how to work off their back, especially since they primary strikers. They train the ground game. They from Brazil. That's exactly what he brings. And it's a recipe for disaster for BSD, in my opinion, fight fans. Fight fans, let's piggyback to the fight when BSD fought Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And Dustin Poirier shined like a diamond and knocked BSD out cold in the second round, fight fans. When it was looking too good for Dustin Poirier.
Oh, nice body shot from Poirier. And now he lands up top. Knocked out Poirier!
Guillotine again, though. He's going for it again.
Oh! Saint-Denis nearly out!
Get that ball! Get that ball!
If Poirier can stuff some takedowns for BSD, if Dustin Poirier is able to get back up to his feet against Saint-Denis, what do you think that Mauricio Ruffy is going to do? What do you think Mauricio Ruffy is going to do? People think that Mauricio Ruffy is going to get fraud checked in this fight because this is, the higher, this is a high level wrestler and grappler he's fighting in BSD. Even though Ruffy has had, grapplers he fought in the local scenes before he came to the UFC, he's able to hold his own. All of these nervous guys, Gene Silva, Bahayo, all these guys, Carlos Petros, all these guys are able to hold their own on the ground. It's not getting taken down and getting, dominated. You don't think that Ruffy know that a lot of fighters is going to try to take him down because he has that elite striking? He know that. He's training that. And I think that he's going to be okay. And I think it's going to be a cakewalk from Mauricio Ruffy. I think that the UFC, honestly, gave up on BSD Saint-Denis. He was a lot of hype. This guy from Paris, high-level grappler, decent striking. He was, people was hyping this guy up, and I wasn't one of those guys hyping BSD up at all, fight fans. I seen his first fight, and then when he won those fights, and he had the biggest fight of his life against Dustin Poirier, I knew Poirier was gonna get it done because Poirier has the striking skills. Poirier has the boxing. Poirier is, his defense is really good. And whenever BSD fight a sharp striker with decent boxing, with decent kicks, he will always run into problems, and it will be a recipe for disaster for BSD fight fans. I think that this is a test from Mauricio Ruffy to go out here and get this done impressively, like I think he would, or I believe he would do. And the UFC is looking to give him a top 10 fighter and try to move Ruffy up, but he has to get past BSD. I don't see BSD closing the distance on Mauricio Ruffy. You gotta close the distance on Mauricio Ruffy. To even get close, to even shoot a takedown Mauricio Ruffy is gonna be hard because Mauricio Ruffy got that frame, he got that stalk. He's long, he's very, very fast. Like I mentioned in my last video, he has a lot of precision where he can strike going backwards like a prime Conor McGregor, where he can catch you coming in. And he's too slick. He is too slick, and I don't see BSD getting close. Even if BSD do get close, I see Ruffy knowing the fundamentals of wrestling and getting back up to his feet and just keeping that distance where he loves to keep it at. And BSD is gonna have a lot of problems. And I got Mauricio Ruffy cakewalking BSD first round. BSD is gonna be flat face on the campus, just like King Green. And that King Green fight, we knew it was gonna happen to Bobby Green. That fight, we knew Bobby Green's old. The movement is different. The reflexes ain't there like it once was. But Bobby Green, where he able to dodge and move, it wasn't like that. And we seen what Mauricio Ruffy did to him. Absolutely baptized King Green, face first, wet on the canvas. Fight fans, cakewalk. Mauricio Ruffy could have fought the next day. That's how easy that fight was. Mauricio Ruffy didn't even get touched in that fight. And yeah, I just see him doing the same exact thing to BSD. A different scenario, not a spinning back on wheel kick, but I do see him landing some shots and eventually flatlining BSD fight fans. I mean, BSD they say that BSD got this great grappling and, Ruffy can get fraud checked, but Ronaldo Moicano, a fighter that I like, he's decent, he's fun to watch, it's money time, he's fun to watch, but he's out grappling BSD Saint-Denis. He's taking Saint-Denis down. He's controlling him on the ground. He's beating the dog shit out of him on the ground. BSD in a pile of his blood, and he's supposed to be the better grappler, fight fans.
Now it's can Benoit Saint-Denis make it to the end of this round? Because I don't think
big elbows.
Yeah, I don't think he's escaping this.
He's battering him here now. Oh, he smashed.
That's another problem. I just see that chin hanging all the way down. I see Mauricio Ruffy timing it perfectly. I see him timing that chin perfectly and flatlining him. And Ruffy is going to make a name off BSD and just climb himself up in the lightweight division, the most exciting division in the UFC right now, fight fans. That's how I see it going. I don't see where BSD has a chance. I really don't. If you do, let me know. But when it comes, The grappling, I can understand, but I still don't see him having a chance in the grappling fight, fans. I don't see it. I can't see it. I tried to visualize it. I watched some more footage on BSD. You know, his fights before Poirier, his fights before Renato Moicano, and I couldn't find nothing that really showed me that he's a threat towards Mauricio Ruffy. But I found a lot of footage where I've seen that Mauricio Ruffy is a threat towards BSD. I also watched some footage where, you know, with some fights where I seen Mauricio Ruffy go past the first round, go past the second round, into that third round, and still fight at his pace without gassing out. Because a lot of fighters say he do slow down a little bit. And yes, he do slow down a little bit. Those fans are right. Those people are right. Ruffy does slows down as the fight goes on, but you gotta understand, when you got an explosive striker, like Conor McGregor, right? Conor McGregor, he was explosive. He'll come out fast. He'll throw some hard strikes. Everything he throws is with power. It's with precision. It's going to take a little energy out of you. It's going to sap some energy out of you. You're going to get a little tired in that second and third round. It happens. But Mauricio Ruffy was able to hold his own and land some sniper shots on James and just knock James down over and over and over again. He kept coming towards Ruffy like a zombie in that fight. And I just see him doing the same thing to BSD. The difference is he's going to flatline BSD and make it look easy. I think it'll be one of the easiest fights on the card. Make sure you tune in for that fight, fans. That's how I see it happening. I think he go past the test, show Dana White, Hunter Campbell that I'm the next guy. And I want to get that revenge for Charles Oliveira. And I want that shot to fight Superior sometime in 2026, fight fans. That's how I see it going. I think Ruffy need probably 2 more, and he'll be right there fighting at the title because of his name. Like I said, that nerves crew, the aura they bring, the excitement they bring. That's what the UFC need right now. So 2 more, let's say flashy knockouts from Ruffy after this one Saturday, and he'll be right up there with the cream of the crop, fight fans, for sure. But fight fans, hope you enjoyed this video. No disrespect to BSD. Any fighter has a chance. These are high-level athletes. You know what I'm saying? They can whoop me and you. But in reality, style makes fights, and this is a bad style matchup for BSD and a recipe for disaster. Hopefully doing his homework. But fight fans, tune in, tell a friend. If they want to see a good show, tell them to tune in at the Cool Koi Show. If you're a new viewer, subscribe and like, comment. Let me know how you feel about the fight this Saturday. You wonder? I know.